Thank you everyone for joining. We'll hold off on clicking play on the playlist just yet. Just do a couple stretches before we play. All right, take your time to get on your mat. We'll extend your right leg forward, left foot to your right inner thigh, lengthening the spine. And then as you breathe out, gently fold forward, holding onto the ankle or your foot. And every breath in, you find a little more length in the spine. Every breath out, you fold deeper. Staying here, 3 more breaths. As you inhale next time, slowly rise up. We'll reach your right leg out to the side, left heel to your groin, slide your right elbow above your knee and reach your left arm overhead, finding a gentle side bend here. If you want to go deeper, you're more than welcome to, but be patient with your body. Maybe circle out your left wrist a few times in one direction, then in the other. 1 more breath. Inhaling, come back to the center. We'll switch the sides, stretching your left leg forward, right foot to your inner thigh. Flex the foot and very gently hinge over at your hips, fold over. Very good. Find 2 more breaths here. Inhale, slowly rise up, left leg stretches out to the side, slide your left elbow above your knee and then reach your right arm overhead. Finding a side bend here, relax your neck, allow your teeth to part, relaxing your face. Maybe circle out your right wrist a few times, just 1 more breath here. Next breath in, come back up, cross your ankles, roll over the ankles, making your way to all 4s. Fingertips point to your knees. We'll stretch your wrists just for a moment, maybe shifting back and forward or side going through a few cat-cows here. Whatever feels good in your body. Taking about 2 to 3 more cycles of breath. Good, and then we'll take a moment to find our playlist. Click play if you haven't yet. And then find your downward facing dog. Walk it out in your down dog, shifting your hips from side to side. If you have weights today, have them nearby. If not, don't worry about it. I'll give you alternatives. All right, as you inhale, shift forward to your plank. Breathe out, down dog. Just 30 seconds here, waking up the shoulders. Starting to awaken your abdominal muscles. Squeeze the glutes and your quads as you come forward so your spine stays nice and flat. 12 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shift forward to your plank. Right knee taps your right elbow. Then stretch your right leg back. Right foot stays hovering over the mat. Don't let yourself drop the leg down. Do your best to engage your core. Stay here. 10 more. Short set here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step your right foot between your hands, then your left foot. Rise up, little bunny hops to the back of the mat. To the top. Glide on those feet. Thirteen more. Stay for 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming to the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart. 1 squat, squat down, hop. So alternating 1 squat, squat down, hop. Keep going. Ten more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shuffle out the feet. 20. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stretch up, fold forward. Make your way to your plank. Downward facing dog this time. Shift to plank. 1 push-up. Press back. As you move forward and back again from plank to down dog, make sure to keep your abdominals engaged. 5 more. 1, breathe in, shift to plank, left knee taps your left elbow, stretch your leg back. Sharp exhale each time you bring that knee to your elbow. See if you can make a connection, tapping the knee to elbow. 10 more. 4, 2, step your left foot forward, right foot forward, rise up, feet in and out to the back of the mat. And then to the top. Soft bend in the knees. 12. 5. 4. Good, and make your way back to your downward facing dog, twisted mountain climbers. 15. 5 more. Hop the feet to the top of the mat, come down onto your back, crisscross, opposite knee to opposite elbow, 30 seconds. 12 more. 3, 2, bring your right knee into your chest. You're gonna bring your left elbow to your right knee, come back to the center, stretch your right leg forward. Knee in, top knee to elbow, press your heel forward. If you need a break, drop your left foot down, have it on the ground, so just your right leg is moving. You wanna bring the shoulders through the center and then crunch. And then if your low back feels like it's leaving the ground, just reach the leg higher to a 45-degree angle or so. 20 more. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your right knee in, little pulse here. Just 30 seconds. Trying your best to open up the chest to your right, picking up your right shoulder off the ground. Try not to rest on it. 15 more seconds. See if you can hug your belly in, feeling like you're bringing your knee closer to your chest as you pull your belly button in. 7 more. 3, 2, connect your right foot to your left inner thigh. Exhale, reach your legs up. Inhale, bring them back down. Shoulders can be on the ground, hands underneath your low back. Try to keep your foot and your inner thigh connected here. So your right knee's coming into your chest. You might even connect your thigh and your belly. Little lift at the top. Make make sure you're not reaching your knee out to your armpit. You're bringing your knee into your chest. So a lot of engagement to squeeze that knee in. 15 more. 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach both legs up to the sky. Little pulse here. Chin is reaching to your toes. Stay here 10 more seconds. See if you can pick up the shoulders just a little bit higher, and then pulsing even higher from there for 4, 3, 2. And knees into your chest. Rock forward and back. Make your way to your plank. Find your plank. Walk the feet slightly wider than the hips. You're going to tap your left knee and your right hand. Step it back. Right knee, left hand. Keep going. Stabilizing the hips. So notice I'm not rocking from side to side here. I want to keep my hips as steady as possible, going slow, so don't rush it. Tap the knee, pause. Once you found that shape, and you switch. You can always have your knees down, do this with your knees on the mat, but here the challenge is not to let yourself shift hips back. If you want to continue to stay in the supported plank as much as possible for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Forearms down to the mat, jumping jacks in your forearm plank. 1 full minute here. We're now going to do 3 sets. We're just going to go for 1 full minute. So try to do your best, pacing your breath. Good. You're halfway down already. More seconds. You're here for 10, 5, and left forearm down on the mat. Find your way to your forearm side plank. Reach your right arm up to the sky, thread it under, and reach back up. And more here. You can always have your knees down in any plank variations. If I don't cue it, feel free to drop your knees at any point. Good. Now we'll release your hips all the way down to the ground, stepping your right foot in front of your left thigh. Pick up your left leg off the mat, little circles. You can either point your toes or flex your foot. You want to lift the thigh all the way off the mat. 5 more, then we'll reverse the direction. You can hold onto your ankle to help yourself stabilize and reverse. See if you can lift that thigh a little bit higher off the mat. So you're pretty much in your left outer hip right now. Your thigh is not even touching the ground. 17 to go. 7, 5, 3, and release. Roll over onto your belly, hands underneath the shoulders, lift the thighs off the mat, swim it out. You can always clasp your hands behind your back to stretch the shoulders, or reach your arms forward, flutter kick the arms as well. Whatever feels good in your body today. See if you can squeeze those thighs towards one another. Halfway here. Roll those shoulders back, maybe even connecting the shoulder blades together. Neck stays long, you're gazing down to the ground. 22 more. Pace your breath. You're here for 15. Stay for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, press yourself up to your plank. Inhale, lower all the way down. Lift your chest, legs, hands on the ground. Exhale, press yourself up. Inhale, slowly lower. You can always have your knees down on the mat, but be sure to lift and lower as one line. So instead of rolling yourself up here, you want to keep that belly strong. "25, 13 more seconds. Stay for 5, 4. We're going to rise up into plank in 2. Find your plank, left hand to your right shoulder, right hand to your left shoulder. Again, here, the same idea. Don't let the hips rock, but knees can drop if you need a little support. "30 more. Stay strong. "20. Last 10 seconds. You got it. 5. All together here. Forearms down to the mat, jumping jacks and forearm plank, 1 full minute. So if this is too much for you, you're welcome to rise up, do jumping jacks standing up. If you want to relax the shoulders, because we're going to do our second side with side plank right after this. It's just a 30-second set in our side plank. And then we'll lower the hip down. Halfway. Keep breathing. You have about 15 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right forearm down in the mat. Reach your left arm up. Thread it under. Exhale, stretch it back up to the sky. Just 30 seconds, about 20 seconds left. And release your right hip down to the mat. Step your left foot in front of you. And then little circles any direction. Staying here, 15 more in this direction. You can relax your arm all the way down if you need a little break for the shoulders. And reverse, 30 more. "13. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Slowly onto your belly. Right now we're gonna rise back up to our plank. Hop the feet to the top of the mat. You're gonna shuffle out the feet to the back of the mat and to the top of the mat. Five more. Coming to the top of the mat, hands to the mat, twisted mountain climber. Halfway. Five more. And hop the feet to the top of the mat, come down onto your back, crisscross 30 seconds, right away. Get into it. Halfway. Three, two, left knee to your chest, right leg hovers. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Press your heel forward. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend your leg forward again. Your right foot might ground down for a little extra support. You're still staying active. You're still working your muscles this way. You want to try to lift both shoulders off the ground and then twist. And then when you come back to the center, shoulders square back, halfway. Be sure to have your low back grounded, otherwise maybe legs will come up to a 45-degree angle. This way it's a little bit easier to keep your spine grounded. 15 more. Stay for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse, 30 seconds. Thirteen to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Connect your left foot to your right inner thigh. Reach both legs up to the sky, then lower. Keep your left knee reaching towards your chest rather than out. So the tendency is to create that space by reaching the knee out, but instead you want to pull your belly so much that you're hugging in the knee into your chest. It's a lot easier to have your knee out. Shoulders can be on the ground, hands underneath your low back. And you're doing the same thing. Or shoulders off the mat, hands behind your head. 25 more seconds left. 15. 5 more. And reach both legs up to the sky. You're going to tap your left hand to your right foot, right hand to your left foot. And more. And rock forward and back. Make your way to your plank pose. Finding your plank, walk the feet a little bit wider. You're gonna make a big circle with your left arm, reach it down, and right arm. And switch the direction from the back, forward, from the back, forward. Switch again, forward, back, and again, here you don't wanna move into your side plank. You wanna keep those hips steady in the center. 30 more. So it should feel nice in the shoulders as you stretch that shoulder with a big circle. 15 more. Take your time with that circle. Full range movement until you reach the ground. Full range movement for 4, 3, 2, down dog. Stretch your right leg to the sky. Step your right foot between your hands. Now we're going to find your weights if you have them. And then you're going to rise up to your lunge. And then Heisman, you're going to do tricep extensions. So if you don't have the weights, you're doing the same thing. So instead of reaching arms forward, just like Heisman, you're gonna do tricep extensions. Full minute here, ground down through your right heel. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, allow your shoulders to roll back. 20. 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot steps back, open up to the long side of the mat, and then you're going to do jumping jacks, where you're going to reach the arms out and in, so elbows are bent. If you don't have the weights, you can do regular, where you can still do it with us with no weights. 15 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hop the feet wide, heels in, toes out. You're gonna sit low, then bring your elbows in front of you. Exhale, press yourself up. The elbows are hugging in. Just going simply up and down. Got the weight, you're doing the same thing. Make the elbows, forearms parallel to one another. And then just press up. Imagine like you're holding something heavy. And then you're pushing it up. Sharp exhalation out. 25. 15. For 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. Relax the shoulders. Press down through the heels. 20. Last 10 seconds. And then next one, either continuing the squats, just like we did, or hops. So you can just simply go up and down, skipping the cardio, or hops. 15. 4, 3, 2, come back and pulse. 20. And you can do the same thing without the weights, just hands at the heart. If you need to release the weights for a moment. 7, 5. Hands behind your head. You're gonna reach your right elbow to right knee. Exhale, extend the legs as you rise up. Left elbow to left knee. Exhale, rise up. With or without the weights. You can also have your weights at your shoulders. That's a little bit easier instead of holding them by your ears. Pressing Releasing down through the heels, 25. 15 more. 3, 2, and then jumping jacks. You're gonna reach the arms overhead. So the same thing you can do without the weights. You can do jump, squat jacks. There we go. Took me a minute to remember. Let's do 10 more seconds. 5. And walk the feet wide. And Heisman, this time you're gonna bring your elbows back, right foot forward. 17. 10, 9, 8, 7. You can do this without the weights. 2, 3, 2. Hands down to the ground, jumping jacks and plank. $15. For another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, find plank. Open up into your side plank. Doesn't matter which side. Knee to elbow. Switch the side. You're welcome to add a push-up in between, or just continue going. You can have your knees down, with or without the push-up. $20 more. 7, 3, 2. Downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up, step in between your hands. Find your weight. You're gonna have your elbows by your sides. Bring your knee in, and then every time you step back, you're gonna reach your elbows out to the sides. So Heisman on your left side. If you don't have the weights, you're doing the same thing. Elbows are bent. All you're doing is just reaching the elbows to shoulder level. Don't shrug. 1 full minute here, but about 30 seconds left. 20 seconds. 7, 7 back, open up to your long side of the mat, and you're gonna do jumping jacks again, but now alternating. One arm reaches up, then the other. $12. Hop the feet wide. This time you're gonna sit low into your right hip. Bring your right knee into your chest. Sit low into your right hip, knee into your chest. Option to reach the arms up when you bring the knee in. With or without the weight, just one side. 20. Ten more. 5. Step out, little pulse. Again, we do this exercise once in a while. Always remind to have your spine flat, parallel to the ground. So rather than being here, you want to reach forward, push the hips back. Re-engage your belly so your low back doesn't feel any tension there. 7 more. For 4, 3, 2. This time, right knee into your chest, little hop, sit back down. Right knee into your chest, little hop. Or you can continue to do the same thing we did on our first round. So it's either cardio or slower movement. 7 more. One more pulse. 30 seconds only. Again, make sure your spine is parallel to the ground. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left arm reaches down to the side. Exhale, stretch it out to the side, then lower. Reverse flies. Or again, without the weight, you're doing the same thing. Just squeeze that shoulder blade in. Imagine like you're holding something really heavy. You can grab your water bottle here. But we're here for only 15 more seconds. 5 more. And jumping jacks, hands overhead now. With or without the weights, 20 more. We're going straight into our second side now. Five more. Good. Reach your feet wide. Sit low into your left hip. Bring your left knee into your chest. Option to reach the arms up to the sky or just have them at your heart. Find some balance as you bring that knee in. Find a little pause so your muscles are working rather than it being a momentum. Halfway. $20. 12 more seconds. Sit a little bit lower and step a little bit further so it's difficult to come back out of it. 3, 2, and pulse. Engage your belly. Just 30-second sets from here, so not too long. More of your weight is in your left heel rather than your right one. So you're transitioning all of your weight there. 12 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and again, either hop and then sit back down, hop, or repeat what we did just for the first side, slower variation. Ten more. 3, 2, and pulse. Last pulse here, and then we'll just do a reverse fly, and we're done with this side. Shift the hips a little further back. Bring your chest a little further forward. 15. 7, 3, 2. Reach your right arm down. Exhale, reach it out. Then bring it back down. And again, you want to keep your spine long, so you're squeezing that shoulder blade in. So if you're upright, you're not really working your back. 15 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, rise up, jumping jack. This time we're gonna bring your arms in and out, squeezing your elbows in. And the same thing without the weights, you're still doing this movement. 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Open up to your Heisman. And then you're going to do regular Heisman, right knee in 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands down to the mat. Bend your knees to drop the weights. Bring them in front of your mat. Walk the feet a little bit wider. You're going to tap your right hand to left weight, left hand to right weight. If you don't have the weights, simply doing the same thing. Hand taps to one corner of the mat, then the other. Try to reach as far as you can. Knees can be down. Five more seconds. For 10, 5, and downward facing dog. Breathe in, shift forward. Option to have your knees down. Chaturanga push-ups, 30 seconds. $15 to go. So knees can be down, or if you want an extra challenge, have your knees off the mat. 7 more. Good. Hog the feet to the top of the mat, coming up to standing. And we're going to do high knees as quickly as you can, or slow it down. Try to go as fast as you can, twice as fast. Faster than you think you can go. 10 more. 3, 2, sit low, big hop. 5, 3, 2, burpees, or do something else. More. 5. You're gonna stay in your plank in 2. And twisted mountain climber. 10 more. And hop your feet to the top of the mat. Slowly rise up. Sit low, little mini hops. So you want to stay with your knees bent. Or just pulse if you want to skip cardio. So any cardio movement we're doing now, feel free to slow it down. So this is our last cardio part. We won't do any more after this set. But we're going to get on our back and do a couple more ab exercises. Kick your heels to your sit bones. Ten more. 5. Hands on the ground, make your way to your plank, regular mountain climber. 20. Five more seconds. Hop your feet to your wrist, then back, or do something else. You can come up, do big hops, do bunny hops. Otherwise, you're just hopping your feet to your wrist. 15 more. 5, 4. We're going to finish up standing up at 3. 2 hip twists. 20. We're about to get on your back in 10 seconds. One more set. And we're going to get onto your back. 5. Tap your hands to the ground, then throw them back. Big hop. 20. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release your hips all the way down to the ground. Come onto your back. Feet hip distance apart. Knees are bent. And then exhale, lift the shoulders off the mat. Just simple crunches. Now we're starting to cool down. No more cardio unless you want to add it to your final sets. I'll give you an option. Good. Exhale, tap your right knee with your left elbow 3 times. Then switch. Right over to left knee 3 times. Two more. Last 10. 5. Lift the shoulders, reach yours to your ankles. One hand to one ankle, the other to the other. So right to right, left to left. If your neck feels tired, you can always have your hands behind your back. Last 15. 6, 5, 4, 3. 2 hands behind your head. Pulse your left elbow to your right knee. So open up your chest to your right. Now my right shoulder is starting to lift a little bit higher off the mat. 20. Chin away from your chest. Neck is long. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Right elbow to your left knee. So 20 more seconds here. The next set we'll do 1 minute, and we're gonna do either crisscross or twisted mountain climber. You're gonna choose what you want. In about 7 seconds. All right, option to come to plank for your twisted mountain climber or stay on your back for crisscross, last minute of the class. We have lots and lots of time to stretch now. Always excited when we have 5 minutes or so to stretch. Good, keep it going. 30 more seconds. You have about 10 more left. Stay with it. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Relax the shoulders. We'll skip one song instead of the next that's coming up. Skip. Should be Berlin. Good. And we're gonna rock forward and back, making your way to your seated. You're gonna reach your legs wide. You're gonna open up to the long side of the mat if you'd like. See if you can roll forward into the fronts of the sit bones. Lift your heart. Stay here. Knees and toes are pointing to the sky. Or if you want to go deeper, maybe swaying from side to side, starting to slowly release onto forearms or belly and chest. Feeling a lot of release in those inner thighs. We worked on the inner thighs today, so giving your body some time to release those muscles so we're not as sore the next day. One more breath here. And slowly walk yourself back up. Reach both legs to the top of the mat if they're not there yet. Roll over the ankles. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg up to the sky. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Circle out the ankle, the knee, the hip. Then pigeon pose. Right knee to your right wrist. Release your knee. Release your hips down. Relax your forehead on something. Stack your hands. Stack your fists. Forehead all the way to the ground. Deep breath into your hip, into your belly, into your shoulders. Starting to notice how the muscles are starting to get softer, the body is cooling down, the breath is slowing down as you start to relax. As you inhale, take your time to come back to your down dog, walk it out. Before we switch the side, we'll shift forward, releasing your knees, hips and belly down to the ground. Right arm reaches out to the side, and we'll roll over onto your right shoulder, stepping your left foot behind you, left hand by your side, reach it up or bring it behind your low back. 3 more breaths here. Next breath in, come back onto your belly, peel your chest off the ground, make your way to your down dog. Reach your left leg up to the sky, stack the hip, bend the knee, circle out. And then left knee to your left wrist, find your way to your pigeon second side. Relax, find some softness, find some ease and comfort. Get the shape, relax your forehead or something, so your shoulders are resting, your neck is resting. Next breath in, come back up, downward facing dog, walk it out. And breathe in, shift to plank, release your knees, belly and hips to the ground. Reach your left arm out to the side and step your right foot behind you. Close the eyes, your right hand can be on the ground, again, up in the air or behind your back. See if you can relax your face, softening the corners of the eyes, parting your teeth. Last breath here. And now come back onto your belly, hands underneath the shoulders, peel your chest off the ground. Knees are wide, toes are close together, child's pose. Let's walk our hands all the way to our right, breathing into our left side body. Next breath in, back to the center and all the way to your left. Come back to the center, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Pausing here, thinking of a few things you are thankful for. Holding on to this feeling throughout the rest of the weekend. Thank you all so